Hey y'all, welcome to Sweet Tea and Butterflies. Today I'm working with my other granddaughter, Addie, and we're making a Gnome Sweet Gnome floral arrangement for fall. We've got this cute little bucket here that says Gnome Sweet Gnome on it, and I used some of that I used some of the insulation foam when I made a previous project and made little foam things that I could stick into containers for floral arrangements. So that's what I've got, what I put in there. And little Miss Addie, she's so excited about being able to craft with me. Both my granddaughters just love crafting with me. Here we're cutting the fall leaves that we're putting in there. I realized I needed to make a camera adjustment there. I did a video a couple weeks ago with Avery, but I let each of them pick their own flowers that they wanted to put in their buckets. They have matching buckets, but different floral arrangements, or different florals in them. And here Addie's she's playing with the tags and whatnot. Now she's putting her leaves in there. If you like what you're seeing and like our projects, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell so that you get notified each time that we upload a video. Both my girls really enjoy crafting with me. We do a lot of different projects. Some of them are just, little projects that they enjoy, and some of them are projects that I can sell on my online store, and they get a real kick out of doing this. Sometimes I even have them with me at the craft fairs, depending on when when the craft fairs are happening and what's going on with them, with their school or extracurricular activities. I just love watching Addie when she's talking or doing anything. Her whole body, her whole face just, expresses what she's thinking or talking about or, doing. She's she's got a very, I guess you could say, dramatic demeanor. She's got a very short attention span too. So I'm actually surprised that, she made it through doing this whole project at one time. Oftentimes with Addie, I have to split it up where we start and she wants to go off and do something else, and then she'll come back and finish it. But she's getting a little bit better about that as she gets older. Avery, she's always been more focused and not had such a short attention span. When she sits down to do something, she does it. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing like a Amber Alert when you're in the middle of recording a video, doing voiceovers. But anyway, when Avery sits down to do something, she's very focused on finishing what she started on. So they're two totally different personalities, but they're they're a complete and utter joy to me, in their own individual ways. I just find Addie very entertaining. Here we're putting some flocking balls in there. I think that's what those are called. She chose an arrangement that has more reds, whites, and oranges in it for hers. I like to try to, when we sit down to do a project, I like to try to give each of them their own creative outlook, let them put their own creative spin on it, pick their own colors, and whatnot. Sometimes we do projects that require, painting and whatnot, and obviously Avery's a little bit more detailed in the painting. She's a little bit older and has a steadier hand. But Addie, she gets in there and gets it done too. Last year we made some bubbling cauldrons, and both of them, one painted the green, I think Addie painted the green one and Avery painted the purple one, or at least part of it. I finished painting after I put the bubbles in it. But yeah, we have a lot of fun, and I hope that this is something that they will carry on, and continue doing. I really believe in the handmade movement, and I believe that, we should always foster creativity in children, because the more creative they are, the more problem-solving skills they have as well. And these two definitely have the creative bug. I think they got it from my side of the family for sure. My mother was creative. My grandmother, my ex-mother-in-law. We come from a long line of creative, people. My ex-mother-in-law being their grandmother, by the way. Or great-grandmother, sorry, great-grandmother. But we get into a lot of different projects and we enjoy ourselves. And that's what matters, is fostering those memories, or creating those memories and fostering a creative thought process for them. She always gets so excited when she gets put something, in place and whatnot. She's like, "Oh, that's so pretty," or "Oh, that's so beautiful." See, she's such a character. I get such a kick out of her. She is a complete joy for sure. And she wanted to put all the tall flowers in there, and I was pointing out to her that we've got to cut some down, and where we can fill some of that empty space at the bottom. So That's what we're working on now, is trying to, some shorter things to fill it out a little bit more at the bottom. If you like the content you're seeing, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so that you get notifications every time we upload a new video. Now you can kind of see the front here is we're working on filling in the back a little bit more. Or, well, no, maybe that is still the back. That is still the back. I think I had her put some flowers toward the back too, so it wasn't just all leaves back there. As we put more flowers in there, it was getting a little bit harder to push them into the foam, so she needed a little bit of help getting them pushed down in there further. She was trying to convince me to put yellow in there. I think I talked her out of it. She had a whole different color scheme, you know, in there. She grabbed some of her sister's flowers that were left over from her sister's project. Sometimes I wish I could bottle their energy. She is so energetic. She's always up to something, moving, talking. She talks a lot. Reminds me of when I was a child and my mother always saying, I bet you can't be quiet for 5 minutes. Or, why do you have to talk all the time? I swear I did not put the curse on my son. I think the curse rolled down from my mother into my grandchild, because she is just like me with that. When I was little, I used to chat and chatter constantly. Now I struggle when I'm doing these voiceovers to come up with enough to say. I bet my mother would never believe that one. If you'd have told her when I was a child that I would struggle with what to say when I was doing voiceovers for videos, she would have told you were crazy, that would never happen. But it does. Now you get to see the front of it as we work on the back. She's got a good combination of the whites, the oranges, and the reds in there. Now we're just kind of filling in the back a little bit to cover some of the empty space, because we had put all the tall stuff in the back at first. So we really hope that you like the content that we put out. Let me know if you want to see more with the grandbabies, more videos done with the grandbabies. Let me know in the comments what you think about her little floral arrangement there. She would be thrilled to to hear, you know, some positive comments from somebody other than Grandma, because, well, you know, I'm Grandma. I've got to love everything she does, right? Look at her hamming it up for the camera. There she's giving me that Addie look. She is adorable, for sure. There we go. We're almost done here. We're getting close to being done with it. Now it's just the little fillers here and there. Kind of taking a look all around it. Tweaking it a little bit. I finally got my craft space back with the other cabin over there, but my son and daughter-in-law still haven't moved everything out of there, but they moved enough out of there of their, you know, most of their stuff that now I can set up a table and actually properly craft again. Unfortunately, you see some of the boxes and stuff that are still there of theirs that they need to move. But hey, we're making progress. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.